Hi, I'm Dan Miller, Senior Editor with Progressive Farmer Magazine. Today we're going to show you how to plant some trees. Planting trees are an easy way to improve the value of your property. Over the next few minutes, we're going to show you how to plant trees the right way. It's more than just digging a hole. But before we get started, we suggest that you talk to your local nursery for tips and the best trees for your area. The shade trees we're going to be planting are October Glory maples. They're 15 feet tall and they have sizable root balls. To get these trees in the ground, we're also going to be using a soil conditioner, a slow-release fertilizer, and pine straw. The tools we use are a mattock. Out in the country, we call it a pickaxe, a shovel, hand pruners, and a rake. Okay, let's get started. The first thing you want to do is think about location. Where you plant your trees is an important decision. Avoid power, phone, gas, or septic lines. Is the site sunny or shady? Is there a source of water nearby? Consider the soil. Heavy clay holds water and inhibits the movement of water down through the soil. That can affect tree and root growth. Sandy soil does not retain water well. Trees planted in sandy soil need more water. Here on our property, we have a gas line nearby, so we've marked it. We also have horses in the pasture behind us. We want to keep the trees away from them. We're planting the trees in a triangular formation. It gives the great appearance of a grove of trees. Also, if one of the trees dies, you won't notice the gap as much as you would have if you would have planted them in a straight line. Each tree is about 15 to 20 feet away from each other. When you're buying a tree, here are some things to think about ahead of time. How big a tree do you want? What shape? Do you want one that bears fruit? And what's the color in the fall? October Glory maples are great fall trees. They have scarlet red leaves. This is also a pretty fast growing tree, and it reaches 50 to 60 feet in height. There are two concerns with maples, however, because of their shallow roots. First, they compete with other plants for moisture, and second, they tend to crack pavement and gravel drives. You want a tree with a large root ball. The root ball adds stability to the tree. It also allows the tree to take in all the water and nutrients that it needs. Of course, a large ball creates one dilemma. You have to dig a hole the size of a hot tub. Seriously, you do want a hole 3 times the width of a root ball. Here, that's 6 feet wide. To give our trees the best start, we're adding soil conditioner. The idea is to add organic matter. Here we're using shredded bark. We're also adding 2 cups of that triple 14 fertilizer to each tree. Mix it all up well. We're almost ready to plant this tree now, but before you do that, you're going to want to measure the height of the root ball. The reason you do that is you never want the tree to be lower than the level of the ground. In fact, you want the tree 3 to 4 inches above the ground because the tree will settle over time. Slide the tree into the hole. Don't drop it. That will crush the roots. Position the good side of the tree to the most visible side. Make sure it's straight. And don't forget to remove the burlap around the root ball. Now you're going to want to backfill around the tree. Tap the soil down, but don't pack it with your boot. And then last, you want to build a circular dam around the root ball. This helps direct water to the tree when it rains. There's one more step. Put mulch around your tree. It reduces evaporation and slows weed growth. We're using 4 inches of pine straw here, but check with your nursery for the best mulch for your area. Never put the mulch onto the trunk itself. This will keep moisture right against the trunk, affecting the health of your tree. Watering can be tricky. If the leaves are wilted first thing in the morning, that means the tree is underwatered, but a little bit of wilting in the afternoon is okay. When the tree is first planted, it's best to give it a long drink. Another concern is overwatering. The best way to check for moisture is to feel. Put your fingers into the ground to check. If the leaves are drooping and the soil is wet, you're overwatering. We're all done now. It's time to stand back and watch your trees grow. Planting trees is a great family project. Matter of fact, my daughter and I have planted many. We think it's a good way to leave our mark on the future. We think you'll get a sense of pride planting your own trees too. For more information about this project and others, go to Progressive Farmer's website. That's www.progressivefarmer.com, and go to Projects You Can Do.